you've ever been blinded by the chrome of a classic ride, ever dreamed of owning a ground-pounding street machine, you've got it. Hot Rod Madness. At Hot Rod Madness, we believe every car has a story, whether it's a weekend cruiser or a trophy-winning classic. Here to bring you those stories is the host of Hot Rod Madness, Tim the Milkman, along with the Hot Rod Madness crew. Let's travel with Hot Rod Madness as they check out some quarter-mile thunder at Atlanta Dragway in Commerce, Georgia, for the 13th annual Atlanta Nostalgia Drags and Car Show.
All right, folks, you know I'm a big fan of the Platt Brothers racing and all. I found these two nostalgia hot rods sitting out here. What's your name, man?
Rocky Platt.
All right, Rocky Platt. What's your name, sir?
Kelvin Cannon.
And
Tim Holland.
all right, and you are?
Alan Platt.
How about that? Wow, it's an honor to meet you folks. Wow, this is cool. We have both owners of the cars, and then we have the Platt people here. Man, this is cool. All right, who owns what car, man?
This is my remake of my dad's car, my fastback.
Rocky Platt.
Yep.
All right.
Kelvin Cannon owns it. From Bristol, actually outside of Bristol, Tennessee.
Yeah,
Okay. I seen you drive up in this thing, right? Did you make a pass in this a while ago?
I did.
How'd it do, man?
It done good.
Yeah.
It done real good.
All right. What'd you give? What kind of time did you make?
It run a 10-second.
10 seconds.
It's not super fast.
Wow. How big's the motor in it, man?
It is a 360 cubic inch right now with 4-speed.
All right. What's your name, sir?
I'm Tim Holland.
All right. You're the owner of this one?
Yeah, the Georgia Shaker Falcon.
Cool. All right. Now, how you gonna sell him the car? What's up with that, man?
No, I didn't sell it. It was a barn find when he got it. But
All right, gotcha.
yeah, this is 65 Falcon was one of the first altered wheelbase AFX funny cars. It was my dad's.
Very interesting style going on here. One of the first altered funny cars.
Well, it's one of the first.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, he modified this car in our basement. Gave it altered wheelbase, but axle front end.
Yeah.
Right, in 65.
Wow, how cool, man.
Yeah.
You gonna make a pass in that today?
No, we don't run that. We
Okay.
crank it up to the fans, but no, it doesn't have any of the safety equipment or any of that stuff.
It's retired, man. You gotta
Right.
you gotta preserve that thing, man. Look at
right.
it. Wow, that's history.
It is.
That's just cool.
Very, very
Beautiful
much.
ride. Let's go look at the motor in it, man. Come on. Tell me a little bit about this thing, y'all. It's kind of loud out here. I had to speak up a little bit.
Yeah,
What are we looking at here, man?
It's a 427 with Hilburn injectors.
All right.
Yeah, it ran on nitro and alcohol.
Yeah. Okay. Got to have that spare tank up there for the
If
alcohol.
you'll look
on.
under the front,
That's the only thing.
if you'll look
the
under
only
the
thing.
front here, you'll see the axle front end
Yeah.
was welded together, shortened and welded together by my dad. He made it like that. You know, and now that's a staple of all gassers. They all have the axle front ends, you know,
All right.
gas tank out in the front, but this is one of the first.
Okay. Cool. You got to keep it that way. You know.
Oh, yeah.
You can't. Man, that's awesome.
Piece of history.
Yeah, that's just history. That is really cool, man. So you do get to fire it up and drive it around the block or whatever and play with it, right?
It will fire up and it will move around on its own at
Yeah.
least. Yeah.
Okay.
Just not track worthy at this point.
Yeah, I got you. Yep. That's still a cool hot rod, man.
Oh, yeah,
that is awesome. Now who modified this Nova? That was a Chevy too at one time, looks like, and now it's got some kind of fastback on it. What's the story on the roof line on this thing, man?
Chevrolet made 3 fastback Chevy 2s
Really?
in 1963,
Yeah.
and Houston Platt ended up with one of the original ones.
Wow. How about that?
So we decided to do a replica, so I laid the roof and everything out of glass and
Okay.
built the car.
Now I wonder if some of those original cars are still around somewhere.
There's
Have you
2 of them that I know of.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Now that would be pretty awesome to see a metal body like that.
Well, they were glass.
Oh, all of them were.
All except for the quarter panels was glass.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. How big's the motor in this thing, man?
It's a 60 over 350 in it right now. The
All
427 goes in this winter.
Yeah. Let's go over and look at it, man. Let's check it
The
out.
427 was what was originally running the car back in '65.
Okay.
That's what he's putting back in it next year.
Dude, that's the year I was born, man. Hey, that's got to be a good car, right?
Sure it is.
All right. Look at this. Okay. Nothing but nostalgia under the hood here, man. That is so cool.
Now Kelvin has done a great job as a remake of this car of Dad's. It was he's done to the paint job, to everything. He's done a fantastic job with it. It's a tribute to my dad.
That is awesome,
We
man.
also have a nostalgia funny car that was supposed to be here today.
Oh, yeah?
The last funny car he ever drove.
Oh,
And we show it around all over the South. And
gotcha. Huh. Interesting, man. Very cool. All right. What kind of rear end's under this thing? What do you use? A 9-inch Ford. Okay. Chevrolet power plant, 9-inch Ford. What kind of transmission?
The transmission is a high tower.
High tower.
It's a racing 4-speed.
Okay. Now, does something like that just bolt up to the small block Chevrolet? Yeah. All right, that's cool.
Yeah, it was actually built. We tried the original transmissions, and after about 3 of them broke, I decided to upgrade.
Yep.
We run it. We run it every chance we get, every track we can go to.
That's what it's for, man. Go have a blast in this thing, man.
It is a blast to drive.
Yes, sir. That is cool.
See, in the South, the Platte name is known so much. Georgia Shaker and the Dixie Twister.
Yes, sir.
That's all, and especially in the '60s, match racing.
Yes, sir.
And this is just, these cars are just part of history.
Well, last year I was able to go cover the drag racing reunion over in Dallas, Georgia, and that's where I learned the Hubert Platt story and all, and it was really interesting. I saw these two cars, and I had to come over and ask, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all showing your rides on Hot Rod Madness today. Good luck in the future. Want to see some really good passes out of this thing later on.
We're running all day.
All right. Yep. Judging by the quality of this hot rod, I'd say this guy's got Hot Rod Madness as well. Hey, man, what's your name?
Mark Rogers.
All right, Mark. What a hot rod, dude. Wow, what are we looking at here, man?
You're looking at about a 521 cubic inch Brad Anderson Hemi.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Making about
Wow.
3,000 horsepower,
Yes,
somewhere
sir.
in there.
Man.
Running on alcohol.
Okay. Wow, that'd be a slap in the pants when you nail it, right?
Probably about close to 4 Gs, 3.6 I think is usually what the G meter reads on it.
Okay. You're the driver, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been running this vehicle?
We've been running this about 12 years, you know, the alcohol funny car stuff.
Okay.
We got a nostalgia body that we run. We also run
Nice.
the NHRA circuit when we can.
Okay.
Money allows. So, yeah, we're setting 9th in points for our region, and yeah, we're pretty happy.
Man, that's pretty cool.
Cool place to be here.
Man, what a job you got.
Yeah, it's
a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. It's jumping this thing and you stand on it. It gets your attention every time.
I bet.
Even, you know, year after year.
Right.
So
So according to what race you're running, you have 2 different bodies you swap on and off this thing.
Correct.
Now, that looks like a Trans Am body there.
Yeah.
And you say you have a nostalgia body that you also run. What is it?
No, this is a nostalgia, the 77. The other one's a 02 Firebird.
Oh, okay.
That we run, you know, it's a newer model body. And so, yeah, we just change a few things around and come out and have a little fun with these guys today. And,
oh, yeah, man.
Gonna try to run that nitro car here in a little while.
Nice.
So it'll be alcohol against nitro, and we're gonna step it up, see what it'll do.
All right.
So everybody might be in for a good show today.
Yes, sir. We'll be up there trying to get that on camera.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'd love to see that.
GoPro we were going to put in here, and we forgot our bracket, so we could have had that. But
oh, man. Now, I got a camera for you if you want to make a pass, but you don't have a way to snap it in, right?
We may have in that body.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe we would love to catch some footage of the passes now. If you're willing, man, you shoot us some footage, man. We'll air it on our channel as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Man, I want to see this baby make a pass, man.
Yeah, we do too. We've changed a lot of stuff in the past 2 weeks. Going to try some different things for next year, because this will be our last event for the year, and we put it up for the winter.
Yep.
And
just like a hot rod, you're never finished with it, correct?
Come out and rub on this thing every night.
Yep. like your buddy's doing over there, man. He's polishing the headers.
Yeah. No, that's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun with it. We've all been together from start.
Okay.
You know, so.
Nice setup, dude.
Yeah.
Love it. That's awesome, man. All right, right, now here's a really cool hot rod. You know, I'm a big fan of the 33 Willis and all, especially the pickup trucks. These little coupes they're awesome, and this guy's got this one. What's your name, sir?
Taylor Jenkins.
All right, Taylor. This is a 33, correct?
Yes, 1933 Willis.
Oh boy, man, nothing says hot rod like a 33 Willis, buddy.
Yeah,
Golly.
Pride and joy.
Yes, sir. That thing is fantastic, man. Looks like a big old fat Hemi under there, man.
It is 392.
Yes, sir.
With a blower, 2 4s on
Yeah,
it.
how big's that supercharger, man?
671.
Woohoo! That'll get her done, won't it?
Get it down the road.
Woo! Now, are you going to be making a pass in this thing today?
No, it's,
All right.
it's just a street toy.
Gotcha. Okay. What a toy, man. How long have you been putting this thing together, sir?
About 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
It only takes Taylor 3 years to build a nostalgia hot rod up to this level. Dude, I got to honor you, man. That's awesome.
Thank you.
You had just had all the parts laying around or what? I mean,
No, it was a fiberglass body. I used to build these bodies back years ago.
really? Okay.
Right, and it was one I put together for myself.
Okay.
To honor this man right here. He's the one that made it famous back in the early 60s. Bones Ballou.
Okay. All right. Well, this is quite interesting. You used to build these bodies.
Right.
Nice,
I've been
man.
building them for close to 40 years.
40 years. Well, Taylor, I'm quite sure you know exactly how to build a body then.
Well, pretty much.
Man, how thick is the shell on that thing, man?
It's about 3/16 of an inch.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm sure you know all the specs on how to make a lightweight hot rod or a street car out of them.
Right.
Now,
We could have made it lighter, but this is a street model.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh yeah, and what a street model, man! The color, the lettering down the side, the engine—it's beautiful, man.
It's pretty close to the original car.
Yeah, that is quite awesome. Well, I'm digging it, man. Wow, the chrome springs, the big old headers, man. So you hardly ever see any more of those metal bodies like this, right? I mean,
they're getting hard to find.
yeah, they're just about gone, man. And I'm a big fan of the pickup trucks. Now, did you build the cabs for the trucks and all that?
I have the mold for it, but we didn't ever produce any of them.
Wow. Do you still have the molds of that?
Still got them.
These got the molds. Hey, man, what would it take for me to get a 33 cab for a truck?
You'd have to talk somebody else into building it. I've
Okay.
done got too old.
Understand. All right. Wow. Man, wouldn't you? Oh. Okay. Yeah, you got me drooling here, man. I can't help it, you know. The old trucks were one of my favorite as a kid. You know, you got those model cars, you know, back in the day, and when you find that particular body style, you just fall in love with it. Well, this happens to be one of my favorite. That's awesome, dude.
That truck was a tough little ride.
Okay. Can we get a peek at the interior?
Sure.
All right. Hey, Dollar Bill, come on around here with the camera, man. He's going to open the door and let you check it out. Now, I know there's not a whole lot of room in these things as far as, yeah, maybe 2 people in there, and that's about all you can get. Man, that's still a cool hot rod.
2 small people and 1 big fat person.
Yeah. Yep, it's all streetable in there, right? Diamond tough interior. Okay. Very nice, man. Oh, sure. Close that hood and let's get an overall shot of this thing, man. That's beautiful. Oh, yeah, this photographer guy here, he wants shots of it. What's your name, sir?
Jim?
All right, Jim. Glad to know you, sir. You're on Hot Rod Madness.
My gosh and golly gee, I didn't know that.
He really said golly gee. There you go. Shoot Dollar Bill. Man, look at the front end of this thing. That is awesome. Big fan of the fat fenders, Taylor. Love the whole body style. That thing is just awesome, dude. And you're still sporting the nostalgic Kragers. Man, you have Hot Rod Madness, buddy, and I appreciate you showing your ride today. That is awesome, man.
Thank you for coming.
How you doing, sir?
Doing good, how you?
All right, man. Having a blast here at the Dragway.
A lot of fun, a lot of cars.
Yes, it is. And look what you're showing off here.
Yeah, we have custom chassis that we build. We build all kind of custom chassis. This is a Tri-5 chassis right here that you're looking at that we build. And we build everything from a Model A on up to whatever.
All right. So I guess you outfitted this here Model A pickup
We
truck
actually built that whole truck, and we built the chassis for the Bones car there, and
that is an awesome ride.
that is a nice ride.
Ain't it though? All right.
We do a lot of stuff, even right down to sand rails. We build a bit of everything.
Yeah, I see the sand rail frame sitting over here. Cool.
Pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah, I see a fiberglass body inside the trailer there.
Yeah, we sell a lot of fiberglass cars, and we do sell the metal stuff too. We actually sell from a company out of Australia that does the metal stuff. We sell Bebop Glasswork fiberglass bodies and a couple other companies that we deal with, but we don't make our own bodies, but we sell other companies' bodies.
Gotcha. All right. But you hand build these frames?
We hand build these frames, yes.
Okay, so say I wanted a custom frame that rides really good for my 53 Chevy pickup.
We can fix you right up.
Really?
Yes, we can.
Okay, all the way up to a rolling chassis
all the way
with everything
up to a rolling
on it.
chassis. We can even build a truck for you.
Okay, so what kind of front ends do you use?
We'll use anything from we're a big Heights dealer, a Kugel dealer, we are a Fat Man dealer. We sell basically what the customer wants. We'll sit down with the customer and kind of actually go over how he wants the truck to set and ride, and we'll make a determination. We can do it air ride, we can do it coilovers, we lease, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Nice. All right. Okay, I'm going to pick your brain just a little bit.
Okay.
Say I wanted my 53 Chevy to ride a lot better than it does, and it's just leaf spring setup with a standard S10 rear end under it. How would I make it ride better?
Well, the best thing to do is to make it to get to where you can have adjustability for the ride is go to coilover suspension, because you can change your coil spring rates to make the truck ride the way you want and handle the way you want. That's the best way to do it. I mean, that's the way I would do it if I was building one for myself. Yes.
Give it that nice soft ride. Yeah.
And you've got some adjustability where you're sitting with leaf springs. You're pretty well stuck with what you got if you don't want shackles hanging down.
Yes, right. Okay. Now, what is this one outfitted for? Look at that.
This is actually for a 5, 6, or 7 Chevy. It's the same frame, basically.
It is. Well, I was looking at the running board mounts and all, and I'm going, man, that looks real close to what I need.
That's pretty close.
All right. Now, what does a setup just like this cost?
You'd be looking at somewhere close to around $17,000, $18,000 the way this is set up. This has a lot of shiny and a lot of nice pieces on it.
Yes, it does.
You can get them a lot cheaper than this, but this was actually built for a customer to his specs.
Yeah, gotcha. All right. What better way to roll it around than on wood wheels?
Wood years.
Yep, wood years.
We actually got mud and snow ones too. They're actually made out of marine plywood.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Works good though, right?
Works good, yes.
That's what you need, man.
Works good.
Well, all right, Sarah. Thanks.
I appreciate it. Appreciate your time.
Thank you for having Hot Rod Madness over, buddy.
Hey, man, no problem, buddy.
You have a wonderful time at the show.
Same to you, brother.
All right, sir.
Bye-bye.
All right, folks, there you have it. Thanks for watching Hot Rod Madness. Hope you enjoyed a lot of nostalgia drag cars here this week. I know I enjoyed it, but we're out of time for now. Until next time, keep those classic wheels rolling.